Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Dirt Rally 2.0, episode 14 in my career mode. We are at the beginning of Season 2 in the Rallycross. So we have done 2 seasons in Rally, and we are now entering Season 2 in Rallycross, and we are moving on to a new classification and a new racing class. First, quick recap. My last episode actually kind of fell apart, and I'm not sure how or why exactly that happened, but the video was in an absolute refusal to render. Tried, worked it so many different ways. So episode 13, there is a reason why you can't find episode 13. Apparently, 13 is cursed after all. The rally season ended much like it began. It was a real struggle. I did get better in the last couple of races, but I was still below 20th place. In each of those rallies, that car was too much for me. I was beyond my capability, and as I looked in a little bit deeper, I think I found part of the reason why. Front-wheel drive, which should have more stability, but it had the most pace out of the 5 classes that are all grouped together for those rally events. 4 of the 5 classes, or I suppose 3 of the other 4 classes, are slower than that car is. So it was the second fastest out of 5 classifications, yet it's the second one that I get into with cars that aren't really at that higher tier. So they do lack a bit of stability, which was why times are a little bit all over the place and not more bunched up than they had been in the previous class. So a car that is naturally not terribly stable, but also a car that's really fast means you have less reaction time, less control, and I, in particular, compared to other drivers in the racing class, struggled with that a bit more. But I have finished purchasing all the cars in that class, but I've also now purchased all the cars in the next class. So the Ford Escort, the Alpine Renault, the Fiat Abarth, the Opel Kadett have all been purchased. So that's all the cars in that class, which means we will be moving on to a new classification next time. It's still H2, but it is rear-wheel drive, which is actually a lot more challenging to drive, but it's also a lot slower, the classification. So if you can find a handle on the car, it's a lot easier to place higher. So we'll see if I can get a grip on that car. Now, for the Rallycross, which is what we're here for now this season, I have already purchased all of the RX Super 1600s, and while I did not win the classification, I was promoted from from that tier, and I have purchased the next tier of car as well. So classification and racing class have both gone up a level. This time it's the speed car, so we're into the cross kart buggy style. So something new, something different here in Dirt Rally 2.0, and this will be my first look at it. It is slower. It is half the pace, essentially, of the previous class, but it is also super light, so we'll see kind of how much speed this cross kart will have, as that's what I will be racing this time. So, events-wise, we are ready to enter Rallycross, and we'll see with a new classification, it could be a longer season. Last season was just 3 races. But we're going to move on to that cross kart, so reselect. 11 choices. Okay, so we have white and red, white, black and red, yellow and gray. No way am I doing pure white. That's not bad. Black and orange. Though that's Oregon State Beavers colors, and I went to University of Oregon, so that's our rival. It still looks nice, though. That looks pretty nice, but too much white for me. Too much red. Too plain. Pure black. Black and red. Okay, black and red, number 23, or 94, black and... You know what? This black and orange does look nice. It's a rare sight for me, but we'll take it. Okay, so we have no upgrades to the car as of yet, because we have not driven it. There are no repairs to make, because we have not driven it. The engine, we cannot increase the power yet, because we have not driven it. There are a couple upgrades that can be... Ooh, that is cheap upgrades. I like that. Clutch durability. Let's go for it. And then the suspension durability, we'll go for that as well. And depending on how this car drives, we'll think about unlocking the tuning, but it's 5,000 I can save for now. We've got a decent amount of cash considering all the cars that we recently purchased with 146,000 in credits. Right now, what I'm hoping to do is purchase another crew member, or hire another crew member. Alright, so we've got a dirt oval on the interior of... Actually, it's really roadway here that we're going to be going. Where are we? Canada. Okay, Canada. The Joker is a bit of an extension to that interior. I think I'm familiar with this one. Okay. Qualifiers, 20 entrants, groups of 5, top 12 get to the semifinals. You've probably seen this before, especially if you're watching at this point in the series. That does look pretty nice. Strange looking car though. Looks like a carnival ride type car. You know, take the wheels away and stick it on an arm and have it fly around in the air. Looks like a carnival ride. Okay, there is chance for practice. We are going to need to get used to both the track and the car.
Use the Joker lap to your advantage. You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you'll get a time penalty.
With the walls surrounding most of this track, there's no room for error. Ooh, cage. Oh boy. Okay. Does not take much to be max on the gas here.
Go, go, go.
Wow, this thing accelerates fast. Oh, where am I going? Oh! Okay. It's so lightweight and has so much power you can lose it really fast. Difficult under braking. Whoa! Difficult under acceleration. It's crazy how fast this thing accelerates though. I mean, it doesn't have a ton of top speed, but okay, the oversteer on this is crazy. So this is not a very stable car. It's super fast on acceleration, but oh my goodness, that's just 70% gas and just turning. So super low. Really? Oh wow, this is gonna be an interesting season in this car. I can't even get this thing turned around. This is very low on the stability. Topping out 100 miles an hour, so it's got a limiter. Okay, lap 2 going much better than lap 1. The dirt though, this is a car that's a handful in the dirt. I mean, you barely get on the accelerator and it's gonna go around. But one spin out, much better than the last lap. So there's going to be a lot of coasting in the dirt. Traction's fine on the tarmac, but well, mostly.
Keep pushing. That was a PB.
I have no idea how everybody else is going to do with the stability, whether they're able to push it to maximum or whether they're going to have to take it easy. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, almost got it straight back out. I don't know if you can see how often I'm losing the rear end through there, but that's still much better than where we were before.
Nice. That was a quick lap.
Cut out a lot of time here. I'm finding the car. As I bang into the wall there. Trying to push the limits a little bit here. Let's go ahead and take the Joker this time. Ah! Nearly hit the inside barrier on that one. Finding this 99-100 range, I'm sure hitting that engine limiter has got to be damaging to the engine, you would think. Oh, almost got it to spin around. It's so easy to get it around, but to do the donut on command, to get it righted, with some practice, I'm sure I'll figure out how to do that, because I will be doing that this season, and I sure hope that the other cars are going to be doing that as well, because this is so easy to turn around. Whoa. See, even on the tarmac. Okay, well, we went from 2 minutes to a minute 3 to 56, plus a minute 4 on Joker and a couple spin outs on lap 5 to go back down to a minute 8. We're all over the place. Consistency is obviously going to be massive with this car. 2 minute laps are definitely not going to cut it. Minute 3 laps are probably not going to cut it. I would hope that 56-second lap, at least the last class, I don't know about this racing class, it's probably going to be better with the car. I would think that would be enough right there for a top placing. That was a good lap without any issues. Or was it? We'll see. There's plenty of time out there. I feel like I want to take one more practice, but we've got stuff to do here. Okay, so light bodywork damage. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and fix that up. There we go, 71 credits. And away we go. Let's just do this thing, huh? Learn through experience. So, 5 laps. Yeah, that's a lot less time. That's way faster than what I was doing. So we're into race C. Ramirez, Leroy, Heike, and Lindgren. Looking to get definitely under 4 minutes. Means I need to get down to about 45 seconds a lap. I'm way off that pace.
Don't let the car creep on the line. You don't want to trigger the jump start. Hold the revs.
Race number 1 of the championship. Okay start. It's about 3rd fastest. 4th fastest. 5th fastest. A little off the pace on that one. Hit to my inside. I'm into the middle of the pack here. These guys are much slower than I am entering the turns here in the tarmac, but I'm sure it's the dirt. Oh, I get slammed into the wall on that one. And turned from behind. Oh, no, no, no. Ah, there we go. Well, there goes race number 1. Time trial from here. See if I can make up some ground. Oh, oh! What did I do there? That's the first time I've done that one.
Pace is good, but we're not gaining. We need to be catching up to the back of them as soon as possible. Try and close up to the car ahead.
16 seconds off. We'll see what I can do here with the second lap. Go ahead and take the Joker now. Well, at least I've caught up to their dust. Ah! Gosh, this thing is so easy to turn. It's a lot of time lost each time I do that. And so far, I haven't seen any indication that they are taking themselves out. Again? Well, that's one mistake I cannot afford to keep making. Well, I can't afford really any of these mistakes, but those are the worst. Crashing on the tarmac. Okay. Better. Better. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. There we go. Clean lap. We got a clean lap in. And we're closer. That was 3 seconds faster than the rest of the field. We were down 36, I think. And that was not maximum push. Oh, it's 4 laps. It's 4 laps. Okay. So, it's not 45-second laps that I have to match. This might be a bad qualifying one. But if I can keep this lap clean, that's 2 laps that are clean, and that would show me that I'm faster than these guys if I can keep it clean. Okay. Oh, that was terrible. I don't know what... I hope that's frustration. Dang it! Yes, yeah, that's what that is. Clearly well off pace, but that really came down to those first 2 laps. Going around pace-wise, I'm perfectly fine. I can get down 55 seconds a lap, and that's 340. So, it is very, very plausible. So I was correct. That, yeah, see, there you go. 53 seconds on lap number 3. 53 seconds on lap number 4. It was just those first 2 laps and the spin outs. So if I can get that out of my resume, get those spins out of the resume, we can qualify near the top. We're competitive. Clearly that's going to be last place. Oh, not even last. Okay, there you go. 4:44 a minute penalty for Jensen. Boy, he had a fast time otherwise. 3:44. Alright, so that puts us at reverse order. We're going to be in race A for round 2. And we can do better. We can do better. If the last 2 laps are any indication, if I can replicate that. Bodywork only. Again with the standard. Good sign is car seems durable after the practice round and that first race. Other than a little bit of body work, we've been perfectly fine. So qualifying round number 2, it's all uphill from here as we are very much at the back. Still a little off the pace, but we're here in the mix. Really? Taken out on the straight. That's a new one. So we're already playing catch up here. But we're only 6 seconds behind. Going to take the Joker here on lap number 1.
Careful on the Joker merge. There will be another call there.
Nope. Saved it. Alright. We're off the pace, but we're not really off the pace. It's a much better start than last time, just 10 seconds behind. And that's Joker already out of the way, too. I mean, I'm already seeing their dust, and I see cars! I see cars! I'm not racing by myself anymore. That's amazing. Nope. It does not take much. I mean, if you look down at my tech, we're barely on the accelerator right now. lost 2 seconds to the leader, but I think I'm gaining. Alright. This is a good lap. This is a good lap.
I reckon we need another 3.5 seconds to improve on that. Keep pushing.
Oh! Lost a little bit there under braking, pushing a little harder, but I am gaining time. That is huge. Sad thing was that start. Not having the cleanest of laps here. Nope. Ah, come on. Oh, now it wants to go around. Really? Easy. Easy, boy. Yeah, this thing is all acceleration, so it is so easy to turn around in the dirt here. I'm still not quite there yet, and that's going to cost me some time, so I'll be at the back again here. But getting turned around on the straight to open the race, and that was all them. I mean, I was just driving straight, and they drove right into me, right into my front right, and around this thing went. This is a really unstable. It's how small, how lightweight it is. It is so easy to toss this thing. It's a better time than last round, but again, last lap I lost time there. I lost 10 seconds on the last lap, and then of course, you know, the turnaround at the beginning. So that's 20 seconds. Other than that, I ran a competitive time the other 2 laps. So take 20 seconds off of that, and I'm a 350, right in the middle of the pack. Better than round 1. But even last place this time, as Novak had a 15-second penalty. Not looking good for qualification out of the first round in the championship, though. I'm nowhere near the semifinals at this point. An engine upgrade would be huge here at Canada on this car, by the way, because topping out at exactly 100 miles an hour is very limiting as we're at that near the beginning of the straight, or at least pretty early on. No repairs. Nice. So I'm loving that piece of this car, is that it's inexpensive to race. Here we go. Q3, I'm going to have a much better result if I'm going to get any chance of it reaching the semifinals. Ooh. Kind of intentionally just sitting behind these guys a little bit, as I'd like to have one clean race where I'm actually in the race. And after getting turned around last time, didn't want that to be the case this time. I'm going straight into the Joker, as I need a little bit of room to run. Falling back here, but I'll be able to catch them where it counts. On the tarmac, under braking. Alright, well, this is already our best start through 3. I am 7 seconds down, but I've already got the Joker taken care of, so... at least one car, two cars coming through the Joker there. And I've got somebody behind me, so 3 cars went into the Joker. Oh! Oh!
Try to follow the car ahead. You need to keep within striking distance.
I don't think that was on him. I do think that was actually on me. I think I took myself. I lost the back end just a little bit, and he then gave me the nudge as I was already going around, so I don't want to blame that car for that one. Everybody's taking the Joker, actually. Oh, come on. Come on. This is just... I don't know how they're able to carry any pace at all through this section. I mean, you saw when I was there with them, how quickly they pulled away from me on lap number 1. They're much faster through there. I touch the gas at all, and it goes around. Well, more than about 30% anyway. A little bit of oversteer there. That was caused under braking. That's okay when you're not on the gas. Another poor performance though. It's 2 spins again. This one, the first one at least, was in traffic. I am getting better on times, but it's going to be too late here real soon. I mean, I was a 110 on lap 1, and that was with the Joker and a spin out. Right? No. That was just the Joker. And then lap 2, that was the big spin out. Lost 14 seconds on that lap that time. And then another spin out on lap 3. And I actually didn't lose much time at all. So I was having a really good lap otherwise. And then lap 4 was eh. And it was only a second off the pace. But that's gonna keep me from qualifying for anything here. And I'm even gonna be too far out of the points, let alone making the semifinal. I was looking forward to this season. A lot of this race is tarmac though, so I'm really worried about the races coming up on the dirt. Too quick between second and third. Lost a little bit of pace there, but that's okay. Puts me where I want to be. Into the lead. Nice. The late braking there. Oh! The lead, so no Joker yet. Well, this is a different position to be in, huh? Survived that dirt section, still in the lead. As long as I'm still up front, we're staying away from that joker.
Okay, keep up this pace. You're putting away from the car behind.
Could this be it, finally? See what our gaps are like here in a moment. 52 seconds for that lap. No, no, no! Come on! Got that one. There we go.
You need to take the joker before the end of the race, or you will get a penalty.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. I'm lapping a car. Oh! No! What the heck? Tarmac and it just spun around. And it's spinning around again. Damn it! I was doing so good on the tarmac and I got back on the gas after coming around the corner and around it went. Oh, what a disaster. Just destroyed such a good run. One mistake, but not last place. That was first to fourth though. Was doing so good. 3:56, under 4 minutes finally. Yeah, look at that. We were 5 seconds clear of everybody else on lap 2. We were a second and a half clear on lap 1, so I had a huge lead. Lap 3 slowed down a bit, but I was still clear of everyone. And then I blew it on lap 4. '19th. So sad. So sad. So Johansson, top qualifier with 3 wins and a second place. Nielsen had the other win, 2 seconds and a third. To be second, get first in the other pole in the other semi. And I qualified dead last and no points. No points earned in the first round. Yep, event finished. I got that. Still pays out really well comparatively, though. So it's a good moneymaker. And it's a 4-race championship. Okay, that's good. Championship standings, it's Johansson claiming all 30 points available. So that was a clean sweep, semifinal and final. Nielsen grabs 26. Koenig, Ramirez level on 22. And we're in last. That's the first round of the championship in the books. Next up, what do we have? Portugal, and then Belgium, and Sweden. So some different races coming up in this championship season. Can't do any worse than I did in that first one. We improved over time. Tarmac, the amount of tarmac is definitely going to make a difference. It looks like Belgium's got lots of tarmac. That's going to be really good for me. Portugal, it's hard to see from here how much tarmac and how much dirt that's going to be. Sweden looks like it's all dirt, or mostly dirt. Mostly dirt. That's going to be a difficult race in this car. For me, anyway. Unless I could change things in the near future. But at least I know and understand what it is, and maybe with an engine upgrade or two, a little more pace, we could take even bigger advantage on the straightaways. On the tarmac. It's a little sad that in the end, in that final qualifier, it was on the tarmac where I blew it, not on the dirt. I'm figuring out how to drive this thing on the dirt. I mean, it's survivable. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.